Let's get the. All right, so Shabbat Shalom to everybody. This is the Sabbath of the night of February 2nd, February 20th, 2026. And we'll go ahead and start the Sabbath with the blowing of the ram's horn 7 times for the seventh day Holy Shabbat. Okay. So of course we open up the Shabbat with the kiddush and the kabbalah, which is the wine and the bread of fellowship of believers, and also recognizing the sanctity, the holiness of the Sabbath day. So this is the night of the Sabbath. Everybody's in the Sabbath right about now. California is about to enter the Sabbath, I think, in a few minutes. Seattle, I think it's the Sabbath up there in Washington State already. All right, so this is from Leviticus chapter 23. Okay, Leviticus 23. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Banya Yasha'Allah, and say unto them concerning the feast of Yahweh, which you shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feast. 6 days may work be done, but in the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest, holy, and holy convocation. You shall do no work therein. It is a Sabbath of Yahweh in all your dwellings. Okay, now with that said, let's rise and face Jerusalem. All right. It is a good thing. How goodly are thy tents, O Jacob, thy dwellings, O Yasha'Allah. But as for me, in the abundance of thy loving kindness will I come into thy house. I will bow down toward thy holy temple in fear of thee. Yahweh, I love the habitation of thy house and the place where thy glory dwelleth. And I will bow down and bend the knee. I will kneel before Yahweh, my maker. But as for me, let my prayer be unto thee, O Yahweh, in an acceptable time, O Elohim. In the abundance of thy mercy, answer me with the truth of thy salvation. Shabbat and Sabbath, all flesh will come to bow to my face, says Yahweh. Yahweh, our power and the power of our ancestors, may you be pleased with our rest. Sanctify us with your commandments. Grant us a share in your Torah. Satisfy us with your goodness. Cause us to rejoice in your salvation. And purify our hearts to serve you in truth and love and favor. Yahweh, our power, may you grant your holy Sabbath to us as an inheritance. Baruch atah Yahweh, who blesses and sanctifies Shabbat. Bashem Yeshua HaMashiach, Amen. Abiyanawa Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash Haya Shamka Yahweh, Malakwat Kata Ba'aratazaka Haya Yisha, Baratazaka Haya Bashemayim, Natandanawa Lakam Kali Yawam, Wasalakanawa Kabawatnawa Kasalaknawa Kabawatnawa, Wala Adabiyatnawa Banasayawan, Abal Hawashinawa Manuri, Bashem Yeshua HaMashiach, Amen. And he said unto them, This is that which Yahweh have said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto Yahweh. Bake that which you will bake, and seethe that you will seethe. And that which remaineth over lay up for you to be kept until the morning. And they laid it up until the morning as Moses bade, and it did not stink. Neither was there any worm in it. And Moses said, Eat that today, for today is the Sabbath unto Yahweh, and ye shall not find it in the field. 6 days ye shall gather it, but in the seventh, which is the Shabbat, in it there shall be none. Aman, Bashem Yeshua HaMashiach. Shall come. All right. Let's move to the bread and body. And he said unto them, this is that which Yahweh hath said, tomorrow is the rest of the holy Shabbat unto Yahweh. Bake that which you will bake today, and seethe that you will seethe, and that which remaineth lay up to be kept until the morning. And they laid it up until the morning, as Moses bade, and it did not stink, neither was any worm in it. And Moses said, eat that today, for the day of the Sabbath unto Yahweh, today you shall not find it in the field. 6 days you shall gather it, but in the seventh day, which is the Sabbath, in it there shall be none. Blessed are you, Yahweh Eloheinu, El Shaddai, King of eternity, who brings forth bread from the earth. Your son said, he that eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood dwelleth in me, and I in him. I am the living bread which came down from heaven. If any man will eat of this bread, he shall live forever. And the bread that I will give is my flesh, which I will give for the life of the world. Take, eat, this is my body, which is broken for you. This do in remembrance of me. Eat. Baruch atah Yahweh, Eloheinu, Melech haolam, creator of the fruit of the vine. Your son said, he that eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood dwelleth in me, and I in him. For this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remission of sins. I will lift up the cup of salvation and call upon the name of Yahweh, 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 3 times, not 4. This is the cup of the new covenant in the blood of Hamashiach Yeshua Yahushua. This do as often as you drink it in remembrance of Yeshua Hamashiach. Drink the wine. Okay, the reading for today on this Sabbath is Leviticus chapter 15, verses 1 through 7. La lectura es Levítico 15, versículo 1 a 7. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, speaking to the children of Israel, saying to them, when any man has an running issue out of his flesh, because of his issue he is unclean. And this shall be his uncleanness in his issue, whether his flesh run with his issue, or his flesh be sopped from his issue. It is his uncleanness. Every bed whereupon he lieth that hath the issue, it is unclean, and everything whereon he sitteth shall be unclean. And whosoever toucheth his bed shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. And he that sitteth on anything whereon he sat, that hath the issue shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. He that toucheth the flesh of him that has the issue shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the evening. Give me one of the books up there. Under the gold book right there, the black one. Yeah. So we just go ahead and reading. So Levítico 15, 1 a 7. Habló Yahweh a Moisés y a Aarón diciendo, hablar a los hijos de Israel y decirles, cualquier varón cuando tuviere flujo de semen será inmundo. No, ahora cuando dice semen, no dice semen en el hebreo, dice líquido o fluido, no dice semen. Será inmundo y esa será su inmundancia en su flujo, sea que su cuerpo destiló a causa de su flujo y que deje su de destilar a causa de su flujo, él será inmundo. Todo cama en que se acostaré y el que tuviere flujo será inmunda y toda cosa sobre que se sentaré, inmundo será. Y cualquiera que tocaré la cama, lavará sus vestidos y lavará también a sí mismo con agua y será inmundo hasta la noche. Y el que se sentare sobre aquello en que se hubiera sentado, en que el que tiene flujo lavará su vestido y lavará también a sí mismo con agua y será inmundo hasta la noche. Asimismo, el que tocare el cuerpo del que tiene flujo lavará sus vestidos y sí mismo se lavará con agua y asimismo se lavará con agua y será inmundo hasta la noche. So here it's talking about fluids leaving your body that are not normal. Flujo saliendo de su cuerpo, líquido saliendo de su cuerpo que no es normal. Por ejemplo, si tiene una enfermedad, for example, if you have a disease, o tiene una quema, you have a burn, y sale líquido de su cuerpo, líquido claro o líquido blanco. If you have a fluid leaving your body, whether it's clear liquid or white liquid, si sigue saliendo, if it keeps leaving your body y no quiere parar, and it doesn't stop, tiene que ponerse aparte, estás inmundo by 7 días, you will be unclean, you have to put yourself apart, you'll be unclean for 7 days. Y fíjate que dice running issue. Okay, so notice it says a running issue, a flow, un flujo que es líquido saliendo de su cuerpo. Pero no dice la semilla del hombre. It doesn't say the seed of a man. The seed of a man is discussed in other verses. Se platica sobre el líquido de la semilla de hombre en otros versículos abajo. But this is dealing with un tipo de enfermedad. This is talking about like a disease o algo que cuando una persona está enfermo, something when a person is sick and in their body they have fluid, en su cuerpo tiene flujo, tiene líquido, el líquido quiere salir. Una persona diabética, a diabetic person, tiene el líquido saliendo de su cuerpo. They have liquid leaving from their body. O una herida que está abierto, from a cut, there's a wound that's open, o una cortada abierto también, open cut also. Es muy importante guardar esos mandamientos de salud. It's very important to guard these commandments about health. Esos versículos pertenecen a salud de hombre. These verses refer or they apply to the health of a man's health. Okay, and we have to know these conditions. Y tenemos que saber esas condiciones. Y si no podemos prevenir la enfermedad, por lo menos sabemos cómo manejar la salida del líquido de nuestro cuerpo. If we don't know how to handle these diseases, we at least know how to handle the liquid leaving our body. Y como dices, si alguien toca su cuerpo o una silla donde sentaba o donde se sentó una persona, so somebody touches the chair or the bed where that person sat, la persona está inmundo, that person will be unclean. Incluso no solo la persona que está tocando, no solo la persona que está inmundo ya debido al salido de flujo de su cuerpo. This is not just talking about the person that's unclean due to fluid leaving his body, pero también el que está o alguien que está cuidando a la persona, even the person that's taking care of that person, o una persona que está en la cama tocando la cama o la silla de la persona. Anybody's touching the chair or the bed of that person. Esa persona será inmundo. That person will be unclean. Y tiene que lavar la ropa. They have to wash their clothes. Y también todo su cuerpo, su carne de su cuerpo. And they also have to wash their whole body, all of the flesh of their body. They have to wash. And then they will be unclean only until the evening when sun goes down. Y van a estar inmundo solo hasta que mete el sol, only until sunset. Y después la persona será limpio o el opuesto del inmundo otra vez. After the person will be clean or the opposite of unclean when the sun goes down. Okay, so that is the reading for today. Esa es la lectura para hoy, para noche, el principio de Shabbat. For tonight, the beginning of the Shabbat. And I'll see you tomorrow morning, fam. Shalom. Nos vemos en la mañana temprano para continuar la lectura, enseñanza de Shabbat sobre la Torah. Shalom.